How many weeks away are we from football?
4 weeks.
4 weeks? Preseason or actual like NFL season?
Those are 4 weeks of preseason games.
Oh man, I'm talking about actual like NFL. So
Yeah.
about a month?
1 month.
1 month?
September 9th.
September 9th. And who's up first?
Ooh. It's going to be a rematch between the
Super Bowl,
Super Bowl.
I guess. Yeah. Has to be. People are gonna watch that.
for opening night, though. Sunday Night Football, Cowboys and Giants at Jerry World. Alright, we're back. And this is our TK preseason preview. NFL. You don't like NFL no more? What happened?
What do you mean? What happened? These guys are all divas and shit.
What guy? Who
Everybody out there.
You're going to name your top 5 divas right now.
Tom Brady.
Okay.
Tom Brady.
Okay.
Bill Belichick.
Huh?
And everybody else on the Patriots. Because fuck the Patriots.
That gives you a lot of teams to root for.
Yes, it does. Yes,
All right,
it does.
all right. So,
surprisingly, are you surprised by Kaepernick going to the Jets for $9 million?
what? When was that? Is that breaking news?
Yeah, today.
What?
Kaepernick for a 1 year deal to Jets for $9 million.
Dang, that's pretty good.
I mean, the Jets got nothing to lose. They already suck. So,
Yeah, they already had like 8 quarterbacks on the roster that suck.
so it's yeah, sure, why not? I mean, you can't go wrong at this point. It's like fuck it.
So Kaepernick is with the Jets. Damn, is that good or bad publicity for the Jets? I mean, everybody hates Kaepernick for some reason. Like he's a fucking like antichrist.
I don't hate Kaepernick. Like I told you when he did that whole racism shit last year. Like he tried so hard to get out of the team, and I told you it was a win-win. He wins if he gets traded, or he wins if they keep him, and he looks like a hero to the kids. Now, obviously, I was right because he wanted to get traded. He's with the Jets. I think it's a good move. I mean, it'll keep him away from all the publicity over there where he's at now in California. The Jets already suck, so he doesn't have to try that hard.
That could have been the worst place for him to go. New York, the biggest market in the world.
Yeah, but it's not like he's with the Giants or anybody like that. It's the Jets.
But
It's like going to the Sacramento Kings of
it would have been
basketball.
safer with the Giants because he would have been backup. It's
True.
with the Jets. They're gonna be like, we fucking need you to be out there right now.
Right now, he's the Carmelo Anthony of the Knicks. He's a good player, but he's not gonna go nowhere. Oh, that was a good burn. He's not gonna go nowhere. I see him with the Jets at least going what? I don't know, maybe 10 and. I see him having a positive season.
Ooh,
with
the Jets are so horrible.
I see him having an 8-8 type of season, or maybe a 9-7.
You know what? I see Robert Griffin III type season for him.
Where the fuck is Robert Griffin going?
Nowhere. He's nowhere. I think last.
He was trying out for somebody, or he was having a meeting with a team.
I think they spotted him in the Canadian League or something.
the arena football.
Yeah. But I see like they throw Kaepernick in there. He tries to do some shit. Just 1-2 weeks in the season, he gets hurt.
I don't know, man. Kaepernick ain't no Griffin, though.
Because the Jets are so horrible. You know, you can see an injury coming.
That'll happen to any quarterback eventually. But I don't know. For some reason, I see a positive winning season with him. I don't see any Super Bowl or playoff. Maybe one playoff, but that's about it.
Oh, well, I mean, when you think about it.
I just think he'll feel like there's just so much pressure off him on the Jets.
Can you name 5 guys on the Jets other than Colin Kaepernick?
Oh, God. No, not at all. Not at all.
And you're saying they're going to win 8 games?
With him, yes.
The only guy they have that anybody knows his name is Lucky Whitehead, and only because the Cowboys got rid of his ass during the week.
Lucky what?
Lucky Whitehead. Oh, you didn't know that? You didn't hear that story? Where you been?
I don't have cable.
Oh, you have a phone.
What? How does that? I can't call up the Cowboys. Hey man, give me some fucking news.
This is Jerry Jones. Hello, Mondo. What's up?
Hey Jerry, what's going on, man? What's been going on with the Cowboys?
Oh, coming back. I'm on suspension.
Again, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm on suspension.
Stay away from them prostitutes, Jerry.
Yeah, no dice. No dice. I'll call you back.
My wife has me on suspension. I'm not sorry.
But okay, the story about Lucky Whitehead. Okay, all right. This guy has been living under a rock all week.
I've been living in a zoo.
Yeah, I know where you've been. I know. We all know where you've been. You've been living in Valhalla. But
sweet nectar.
Okay, the saga.
God, I wish this was working. Giggity.
The saga of Lucky Whitehead. All right. So anyway, Lucky Whitehead. If anybody doesn't know, he's a fucking fifth string wide receiver for the Cowboys. He's a kick returner. He's about 5'7", about less than 200 pounds, and his stats for last year was like 4 catches for like 60 yards or something like that.
He's contributed positive yards.
yeah, but I mean, he was the lead kick returner, whatever, punt returner. But anyway, that was his stats. So anyway, the last thing of note that he did last year was he says he overslept, missed the team plane, and he missed the flight to the Cowboys-Giants game in December of last year. So Garrett had to suspend him for like a week. So then, flash forward this year, right before training camp, a week before, Lucky shows up to training camp, and a warrant is out for his arrest. Back home in Virginia, where he lives, they said that he robbed a convenience store.
What?
Yeah, the guy that they arrested gave Lucky Whitehead's full name, middle name, everything, his social security number, his date of birth, and driver's license.
Well, why would you rob? Even the guys that are on the practice squad get paid a good amount of money.
We know what he was making. He was making $950,000 a year.
Why would you need to rob a store?
Nobody knows. But it turns out, so the Cowboys find out about that, right? And they're dealing with suspensions and shit and all sorts of garbage. So Garrett's like, you know what? I don't even deal with this bullshit. Yeah. Cut him. So they cut him. A day, not even 24 hours later, ESPN reports that it was mistaken identity. The cops in Virginia, they arrested a guy, but he wasn't Lucky Whitehead. He just gave all Lucky Whitehead's information, which is fishy, right? What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe Lucky Whitehead paid him off via.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Who the fuck has that name?
Exactly.
Like what? Why would you have that name anyway? Like what? Who are your parents?
I've been your friend for like what? 20 years?
25.
Yeah. I don't know what your social security number is. I don't know your date of birth. You know? How did this random stranger
know all that
robbed the convenience store
in
Lucky Whitehead's hometown
and know everything?
Yeah. It's fishy. Well, anyway, the backlash was like, oh, Jerry, you're an asshole. You cut this guy. You didn't even know the facts. And it was a mistaken identity. And how dare you did that to Lucky Whitehead and all this shit. So, anyway, it turned out good for Lucky because now he's with the Jets and Colin Kaepernick.
That's going to be a weird team. All right, well, how are your fucking... I'm probably the only guy in Texas that just hates the Cowboys.
No, there's a lot.
No, I can't say I hate the Cowboys. I don't like Jerry Jones. I've always told you that from the beginning.
Hey, what is that? What do you like about me?
Once Jerry Jones leaves, then I'll support the Cowboys.
Leaves? Like
dies.
Dies?
Once he dies, then I'll support the Cowboys.
Okay, all right. I'll be waiting. That's a couple of years from now.
Obviously, we're going to outlive Jerry, hopefully.
That's a couple of years from
now. Maybe less. What's so special about your fucking... How are the Cowboys going to take it again this year to the Super Bowl? Every fucking year, you guys are like, oh, no, they're taking it. Like,
because they're...
What are you guys jerking off to this year?
Well, I mean, it's obvious. They're the youngest team in the league.
Oh, God.
Number one.
Oh, is Romo still there? Did he retired, right?
Come on, man. You've been living under a rock. God damn it. Yes, he's with CBS. Yeah, he signed a contract with CBS. And he replaced your favorite announcer, Phil Simms.
Oh, yeah, fuck Simms.
Yeah, so...
You know, back when I didn't win a Super Bowl, this is what I would have done.
Like that. Yeah, that's what he talks. So, on week one...
Why didn't they have him replace fucking Mike Like the fucking creeper of dudes. Look at that walking mountain of muscles.
Your other favorite announcer, Gruden. John Gruden. I'm sorry, John.
That guy has such. If that guy sees muscles on a man, he's like, Now that guy was built for football, and like he's like jerking off. Like,
oh, this was a real. I text this guy last year. We're watching the
for
ESPN.
For you football guys, please just watch a game with John Gruden as an announcer. You know what we were talking about. Like, you'll see him with the mic, and once he starts getting into a guy, like you'll see his hand like he's jerking off on national television.
We were just joking about this, right? Like, we're not sure if this happened or not. It's just like in our brains now. But it turns out it's true, because I was watching ESPN preseason game last year. This guy was at home doing whatever, and what happens? Gruden and Jerry Jones are up in the booth with Tirico, and they're gushing about Dak Prescott. And what happens? You have John Gruden saying, "Oh, look how this young man is put together. Look at those glutes. Look at the
so creepy."
And they're talking about like oh yeah, I saw him in the locker room earlier, and I was just amazed with his body and everything. And then you have
Jones,
Jerry. He looks like he's drunk, like he just drank a case of Coors, and he's like putting his pants on or something. Like he's like putting his belt.
He finally just had a prostitute.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, John, yeah, you're right. I'll tell you what. Every time I'm in the locker room, I always say the same thing. I was like, what is going on here?" And then Tirico didn't say nothing. He just like, "All right, let's go back to the game."
All right, that's John Gruden. All right, we didn't mean to get off subject, but we actually had a whole show dedicated to that fucking weirdo. So, Cowboys.
One day Gruden will be on the show. So Cowboys.
I hope not.
So they've got, what do they got? What do they have? They have the offense. They have the rookie of the year in Dak Prescott, second year guy.
Right.
They've got the NFL rushing champion and offensive player of the year, second year, Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, that fucking thing from Star Wars.
yeah.
What is it called? The Ewok. Ewok.
They've got the best offensive line in the NFL. Every
fucking year, you guys claim they have the best of the best.
Yeah.
And all they do is fuck up.
But wait a minute, the offensive line fucks up? For the last 5 years, they've led the league in rushing.
Have they won a Super Bowl in the last 5 years?
That's a team. That's the whole team. We're talking about the offensive line.
They fucked up.
Remember, the offensive line, all their job is to block.
How can you base your team off what they've done individually?
All right, what happened? How did they lose to the Packers? Did the offensive line have anything to do with that?
Oh, God.
Did they?
Now you're going to nitpick.
Well, you're nitpicking.
I'm not nitpicking.
Yeah, you are.
I'm asking you, how can you guys keep supporting this?
By looking at the statistics. The last 5 years.
Statistics say no rings in the past 25 years? 20 years?
Well, how about this? Dan Marino didn't have any rings.
I don't give a shit about that. I know my team sucks, but I don't go and brag about them every year about how they're going to take it. Because fuck you, Tannehill.
I'm not bragging that they're going to take it. I'm just bragging that they're good. They're gonna be a contender.
They can't be good if they haven't won nothing yet.
Wait, you can't be good if you haven't won anything yet?
Yeah.
You're just a hater, man.
Yeah.
You're just a Stephen A. That's all.
Fuck Stephen A.
You're a Mexican.
But I will agree with Stephen A. that these guys are just overrated.
You're an Indian, Stephen A. And yeah. And what else? Other positives about them? They got Jalen Smith, who would have been probably the #1 overall pick from out of Notre Dame, the linebacker Jalen Smith, if they hadn't crushed his knee in the bowl game. All right, so he had his knee crushed in that game. All right, now he's back. It's already been.
They got a guy in a wheelchair. But he would have been All-American if they didn't fucking paralyze him. Like,
he's not paralyzed. He's out there, man. But yeah, they got Jalen Smith.
And nothing against guys on wheelchair. I'm sorry.
He hates people in wheelchairs.
No, I don't. I was in bad form. I'm sorry.
they got Sean Lee coming back, the Pro Bowl linebacker that they have, and they retooled the secondary, which I like.
Okay, so realistically, they still have Jerry Jones on their fucking back and shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They still have that useless coach, the middleman.
Yeah.
Realistically here, what do you expect them to do, or how far do you see them going?
I expect them to match
Last year?
last year, maybe by they'll have one or two more losses. So I'm predicting like 11-5. I predict they'll win the East, and I'll only predict that they'll be in a divisional game again, like last year.
Last year, I had high hopes for them, which was surprisingly for the General. But it was almost correct. I was just one game off. I had them going to the little conference, the championship.
And why are your expectations lower this year?
Well, I didn't say they were lower this year. I just think you guys overhyped. I mean, I know they're gonna make the playoffs. I know they're gonna do the Cowboys thing, rally back or whatever. I'm just unsure how they're gonna do this year because obviously it's Dak's show now.
It was his show last year too.
Yeah, but he had a little comfort knowing Roman was still there coaching him.
Yeah, maybe. Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. But this year, yeah, they'll obviously go to the playoffs. I can't see how much experience these rookies will have going into it.
I think that's great. I mean, they're a young team, so nobody's saying they're going to go to the Super Bowl and win
But
it.
as far as my celebrity death watch fantasy, Jerry Jones, you're on it.
He's going to call you tonight. He's going to be like, hey, I saw your podcast. What are you saying? I'm going to die.
I didn't say nothing, Jerry. I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm sorry. I sent you all those Coors.
Right. So, let's talk about the other Texas team.
Texans.
Yeah.
All right. I love to root for the Texans. I really do. They're a shitty team, but fuck, man. What the hell happened to them?
Quarterback.
They actually had a legitimate season, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah.
Like, that got everybody so fucking hyped, and then just fucking doo-doo after that.
No quarterback. That's the problem. That's the
They
big
had to do with the beard.
guy. Fitzpatrick.
He was actually okay with them, and then they get rid of him.
Oof.
Okay, I'm not saying the best with them, but that's when they had the legitimate shot.
I think they got rid of him after he just kept throwing picks. God, that guy has the most games of 6 interceptions.
Hey,
anybody.
he's no Mark Sanchez, all right?
Fuck Marks. Yeah,
That's what I'm
Mark's
saying. You know
God.
what I mean? He's no Mark Sanchez.
Get that guy out of the league now.
He swears he's good. Well, if that guy hadn't run into my face, I wouldn't have fumbled it.
That guy hadn't caught my pass. It would have been an interception. It wasn't my fault.
They're wearing the same colors. There should be a rule change about that.
If that guy wasn't defending the other guy, he wouldn't have picked it off. Come on. Not my fault.
Oh man, but I don't know. I think the Texans. I'll give them 7 wins to be safe. I don't know. Like they always have those fucking opposite years. You know what I mean? Like one year they'll win 9 games, and like Houston will just jizz themselves. Like, oh my god, like we won 9 games, we went positive, and then the next year they'll have like 4 whole games.
Well, last year they won a playoff game.
1.
That's all you need is 1.
I guess.
If you're Houston.
Yeah, I mean they all jizzed themselves when they won. Like,
Then they played the Patriots and got destroyed.
They got wrecked bad. But I thought they were winning, weren't they?
They were leading that game.
They were leading that game. They just got destroyed.
The defense was doing everything in their power, man. They were doing everything. They were playing like superhuman.
But that quarterback was like, no, not today.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly.
Also, they need a quarterback.
They need a quarterback. I don't think they have one. They drafted some dude named Deshaun Watson. He was the quarterback for the national champion. LSU? One of those guys.
I haven't had TV in a while. I miss college football. You know me, I like college football better than I do professional football. But
so you got Deshaun Watson. He's their quarterback now, a rookie. Not looking good for Houston. But what's looking good for Houston is that they're in the same division as the Colts, the Titans, and the Jaguars. So it's like you know, really, how good do you have to be to win that division? You know,
You just got to show up.
just show
Yeah,
up.
we're here. Oh, the other team just crawls away in fear.
Yeah, just be the only team that doesn't turn it over, and you'll be okay. I think. And then we'll talk about the Generals' ex-favorite teams, the Dolphins and the Browns.
I only like the Browns because Super Christian was there.
Who?
Super Christian, Colt McCoy.
Oh yeah, where is he at?
Redskins.
Still there.
So I'm going to root for Redskins this year also. But, yes, I have stuck with Miami since the General was a wee lad back in the 80s. I had my first man crush on Dan Marino when I was like 8 years old. When I was watching the TV. Oh, I mean, we're talking about the old school fucking box TV. And I just see Marino get the football and just go like this, his old school classic form. And he just like threw it out of the stadium. And I was like, who's out there catching that? Like, is that technically two touchdowns in one? But yeah, I've stuck with Miami since the 80s. It's just Miami isn't a football team anymore. They're more like stars, and most of their general managers there are celebrities. It's like, it's a fucking circus show, man.
Does Jennifer Lopez own them?
Jennifer Lopez, Will Smith, and like 2 other celebrities.
Good.
It's a circus show in Miami, and I'm very disappointed in that.
They still got Tannehill.
I don't know why we couldn't get Tebow, man. I always wanted Tebow there. You have nothing to lose. Why not give this guy a shot? He can throw and run. Oh, I'm sorry, he can run.
Yeah, he can't throw for
Yeah,
shit.
you can't throw Tebow. Just accept it.
Dolphins got a decent roster. I mean, they got good running backs. And
Didn't they?
receivers.
Who did they draft for as far as a running back? I know they got somebody good. No, I'm sorry, we got a Donovan Sue. Okay, so we got a dirty player. Maybe that'll help.
Stomp on some dude's head.
Yeah, but I'm not telling that to his face. He just fucking picked me up.
But can they beat the Patriots?
They can beat them on the regular season.
Do you
but-
trust Tannehill?
No.
Ugh, I don't either.
No.
I've seen Tannehill.
No. He folds under pressure.
Yep.
Bad.
You know what? It's weird. Every time they show Tannehill on TV, they show the Dolphins on TV, they suck.
Yeah.
But then you see their highlights in some game you didn't watch.
Yeah, and it's
And they're like, oh, they're fucking throwing the ball over the field.
the Dolphins scored 7 touchdowns today.
Yeah.
What the fuck? When?
And then you're like, okay, I'm gonna see the Dolphins are good. They're gonna be on Monday Night Football against the
Yeah, they
Patriots.
just get blown out by like
50-0.
30.
Like,
Yeah.
what happened? What?
Yeah.
That's not the same
comes
team.
out, just throw the whistle.
Exactly. It's like, what?
No, they need to get rid of Tannehill, man. I don't like that dude.
Yeah, they're. I think it's another 10-6 for the Dolphins.
No, this year I give the Dolphins an 8-8 or a 7-9.
Well, remember, the other 2 teams in their division are the Jets and the Bills.
Yes, I know,
And they suck.
and I'll still give them a 7-9. They suck. Only because I see high hopes for Kaepernick at the Jets.
Oof,
When have I ever been wrong about my
you've
predictions?
been wrong.
What?
You've
No
been
way.
wrong.
I was right about the Cowboys last year and the year before that.
When did you predict anything like that?
For the Cowboys last year?
Yeah.
Yes, it's on fucking film, asshole.
I can find that clip.
Oh my god, you even text me like, oh, you were so close with your prediction. I was like, I know. I was off one game. You know, I'll give your Cowboys 12 wins.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
12 wins. I do see the running back getting hurt, but I give them 12 wins.
How about your Browns?
They're not my Browns anymore. Redskins.
Oh, the Redskins are your team. now.
Wherever Colt McCoy goes, I'll follow.
Is he
that.
still there though?
Well, fuck. I think so. I think so.
I don't know.
He was only like a third string.
We have to consult the TK.
Last I checked, he was at the Redskins. Yeah.
We have to consult the TK Media Center.
I see him going maybe 5 wins.
Browns.
With the grace of God.
The Redskins lost like a lot of people in the free agency. Like,
Man.
they-
Yeah, but nobody's really picking up Colt. So I'm pretty sure he's safe with the
Yeah,
Redskins.
but he can't catch passes.
Why does he need a catch play? He's a quarterback.
Yeah, but well, they don't have any receivers, so like
They're
gonna have to fucking somebody's
Put
gonna
him
catch him.
somewhere.
Redskins don't have.
Colt, you're a running back. Oh God, no.
The Redskins' best receiver is their tight end. That's not good. They lost both wide receivers in free agency, and they didn't have a running back anyway, and they lost that guy that they had. And then Cousins, he doesn't want to sign a contract with Washington, so he signed another 1-year deal. He doesn't want to sign a long term.
All right. Well, I'm getting tired of seeing those cheaters get praised, Patriots, because I hate the Patriots more than I do the Cowboys. If it ever came down to Patriots and Cowboys, oh my God, I'm gonna have a big ass Cowboys jersey on.
Is there a little ass on?
Is there a butt on there?
Saw that?
Oh yeah.
It's a little ass on the can. What is this?
Why do Patriots fans believe that their Patriots are actually good?
Because they won like fucking 7 Super Bowls.
All asterisks on it because they cheat.
Still won. What can you say?
Now, I don't blame them for cheating because I follow the rule. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. But still.
Wait a second. So you condone cheating, yet you're against the Patriots for cheating.
I condone the fact that they ignore the fact that they're cheating. If Belichick was like, and when they question him, like, yeah, we cheat, I would respect that. I would. I'd be like, you know what, man? You cheat, but goddamn it, you ain't afraid of saying it. You're doing what you got to do to win. You would look at it that way, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And if you're just hiding behind your lawyers and attorneys and like, oh no, we didn't do that, like, you're a pussy. Like, we know what you're doing, bro. Just say it. No one's gonna give a shit. Look at Lance Armstrong. The man had like 8 fucking cancers, and yet they all shit on him because he was taking all sorts of steroids from space. Like, what? Come on, man. Give the guy something. He has to have a handicap.
You know what? I don't like the Patriots for shit.
I don't either.
They're a bunch of fucking Trump supporters, but what? But fuck those guys, a Trump supporter piece of shit. But I have to give them their due. They're just better at playing the system. The rules, the referees, the fucking game better than anybody else. They're smarter.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
They're like it's weird.
What do you call it? They're environmentally smarter on that. Like,
exactly.
They know who's there and what's going on.
Like the Spurs, they weren't always the most talented, right? But they knew how to play the game, like play the refs.
One thing I liked about the Spurs is even before the rings, they took you to the playoffs at least. You know what I mean?
They're consistent.
Remember at the Alamo, not the Alamo, I'm sorry, the Freeman Coliseum.
Well,
that tiny ass Coliseum. They were at the playoffs.
Well, ever since Robinson got there, they were always in the playoffs.
Are you doubting the Iceman?
Yes.
Oh wow.
He was good, but he was like Carmelo. He could score, and that's about it.
What was he, ABA, right?
They started ABA and then they came NBA. But he had his best years in the ABA. Like his best,
What's that movie with Will Smith?
Semi-Pro.
Semi-Pro. That's a funny ass movie, but I like the way they portrayed the ABA there. All right. Okay.
Which leads us to our lightning round.
Huh?
We're gonna predict the division winner in each division.
Shit, I don't even know who's all in the fucking.
Well, I'm gonna help.
Okay, all right, you go first.
All right, I'm gonna help you. Now, let's start off with the AFC. And we're gonna start where we started. We got the AFC East. We got New England. We've got
Jets.
The Bills. We got the Jets, and we got the Dolphins. Who's winning the division, Mario?
Obviously, the fucking Patriots.
All right. And who's the basement dweller? Finishing last.
Bills.
Bills. All right. Now we go to the AFC West. We got the Denver Broncos. We got the
49ers?
We got the Denver Broncos. We've got the Kansas City Chiefs. I got stuck with, are they LA Raiders or are they Oakland Raiders?
We'll just say Raiders.
We got the Raiders. We got the Los Angeles Chargers. Remember, they moved.
Okay.
All right. Who's winning that division?
It's really just between the Broncos and the
Raiders?
No.
Remember, the Raiders got Derek Carr.
Broncos.
Broncos? With
the Dwellers as the Chargers.
Who's their quarterback?
Doesn't really matter. The Chargers have. Isn't it that one guy who can always bomb? He doesn't always. I mean, like he can throw. He always wears like a fucking plaid shirt and shit. Has like 8 kids.
No, Chargers. Philip Rivers.
Rivers.
Yeah,
I got them as the dwellers.
LA Chargers.
Yeah.
Okay. They
They
kind
don't
of
really do much.
Yeah,
they disappoint. They're more disappointment than the Dolphins. And I say that because Chargers actually have talent. They just don't go nowhere. And they can't blame the division they're in because the division is awful.
Yeah, I'll go opposite. I got the Raiders, whatever city they're playing in. I think it was Vegas. That's where they're gonna move.
I could put Raiders at 2.
Yeah,
Maybe for a wild card.
I'll go Raiders number 1, and then I'll go Chargers last place. So we're gonna go AFC South: Houston Texans, Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars, Tennessee Titans. Who you got?
Okay. That is another awful one. So I'll give it to the Texans with Jaguars as the dwellers.
Ooh. Yeah, Jaguars suck. Like, why do they exist? Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, they're that Cam Newton guy.
No, Newton's with the Panthers.
Panthers. Oh, it's all the same. It's all the same.
Who'd you have? Number 1?
Texans.
Texans. Last? Jaguars, right?
Jaguars.
All right. I think that this year the Colts will win the division, and that the Jaguars will be better. And I think Tennessee sucks, and they're going to be last.
Tennessee hasn't been the same since Manning.
Wait, who? Manning? Yeah. You mean when he played for the Volunteers?
Oh man, you're right. Sorry, I'm talking about the Colts. Colts haven't been the same since they lost Manning.
Yeah.
But for you to actually have them winning something, I don't know.
Yeah, I think they'll win it this year. They have to.
All right, what's the next division?
And then, so we'll move from there to the AFC North Division. We're gonna go Pittsburgh Steelers.
The rapist.
Yeah, Big Ben, man.
Big Ben the rapist.
Apparently, he might quit football because he thinks his brain is falling apart.
What?
Yeah.
Is he gonna open a fucking do an independent company on how to rape women?
Maybe.
Get away with it?
Maybe.
All right.
He's gonna be the new director of the new fucking Halloween movie.
Or Centipede movie.
He knows how to break into people's women's bedrooms.
Okay, so Pittsburgh.
So we got the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got the Baltimore Ravens. We've got the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
All right, I will give that to Ravens and obviously Browns as the dweller.
And we got Browns winning that division. I think the Steelers are the most talented team in that division. So,
yeah, that's a toss-up between Steelers and Ravens. I'll just give the edge to Ravens.
Yeah.
I don't support rapists. Neither should you, Pittsburgh.
I'm going to go with a dark horse. The Bengals. The Bengals
have been doing like 8-8 these
they
past
can
3
do it.
years.
They sneak in there. You know?
Yeah. They're like, hey, we're still here.
Maybe Big Ben will get arrested for something, and
they'll actually have some evidence on him.
Yeah, and the Ravens will be the Ravens, and they'll fall apart at the end of the season, and then Bengals will sneak in there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then of course
they'll fall apart in the playoffs.
The Browns, I have them going last place again.
That's what the Browns do, man. Just leave that little shit stain on the NFL.
See, that's what they're shooting for. Get the better pick. Like if they end up like third place, it'll be a failure, a season for them. It's like they're shooting for last place.
They're bombing.
That's like they'll get a trophy for that.
They're gonna
get a hat that says last place, baby.
The most consistent,
they're the shitters. That's their championship right there.
All right, what's the next division then?
We're going to the NFC now, and we're gonna go NFC North, which we have the Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings, Detroit Lions, and the Chicago Bears.
Ah, man, that's a good one.
Now,
nothing against the Packers. I really want to give it to the Lions this year. Lions are just as tough as Green Bay. It's in my opinion that the Lions always have like one of the roughest schedules ever. They always get like the hardcore teams for some reason.
They'll get the Patriots like
fucking 5 times. There you go, beat them once. Like what? So I'll give the edge to Detroit. And obviously the Bears just fucking. Why do they still have that quarterback?
No, they got rid of Cutler.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Who'd they get?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're still going last.
Chris Farley.
So Bears to be the dwellers.
I honestly I don't know who the Bears quarterback is.
That's right.
They picked like some fucking like truck driver.
Like,
Seriously, some guy that like even Gruden was like, I don't know who this guy is.
They
like,
did what was that that one movie with the guy from fucking Jesus, what is it called? Where he's an old man in college. Unnecessary Roughness.
Scott Bakula. I was just talking about that game.
Yeah.
I was just talking about that movie this week. Nobody knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's an awesome movie.
But it was like this big thing. Like the Bears, like they picked some dude nobody even heard of in the draft to be their quarterback.
Well, I mean, might as well. You get rid of Cutler, anybody's a plus. We'll give you a guy from HEB. Fucking do.
That's what he sounds like. He's a guy from HEB.
Just do it.
And he's their new quarterback.
Now, I will give him the dweller only because we haven't seen what they're capable of without Cutler.
They don't have shit. So I think they're gonna fucking go. I have them going last place, and I can't go against
Green Bay.
Green Bay because
Green Bay's good. Green Bay's good. I just really want the edge to go to the Lions this year.
I think Stafford could be good, but he needs help on offense. And the Vikings...
He just needs to shoot the opponents. That's it.
The kneecap.
You got it.
But he needs to actually have a lion on the field.
That's the running back?
Yes.
Just put the ball in his mouth and let him run. Like,
just fumbles every time because he mauls the other guy. Like, ow. He mauls Stafford. It's like, we gotta rethink this.
All right, so you're gonna give it to Green Bay.
Yeah, I have to because like the Vikings, like who do they have? Their quarterback is lazy eye Sam Bradford.
And what happened? Why does everybody think Bradford's good? Tannehill is better than that guy.
Because he fucks with you. Because he's looking at him. He's like, what are you doing?
Oh my god! All right, get the ball, man.
Just go for it, bro.
All right, what's the next division then?
And then we're gonna go NFC West. Seattle Seahawks, San Francisco 49ers, Los Angeles Rams,
And the Chiefs, right?
And no, damn it, what was the fourth team on that fucking division?
Seattle 49ers, Rams. Are you sure it's not the Chiefs?
No, we already talked about the Chiefs. They were in the AFC West.
We didn't talk about the Chiefs yet.
Yeah, they were in the AFC West.
You didn't tell me that?
Yeah. Why, would you pick them different?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the AFC West. We're doing alternate because
Which one's the AFC West?
AFC West has the Broncos, the Raiders, the Chiefs, and the Chargers.
You didn't say the Chiefs.
I did.
Did you?
I did. I think you were drinking it. You were taking a drink.
And who did I have as my first?
You had the Broncos, and I was like, "Why you got the Broncos?"
Ah, man, that is tough though.
Yeah.
Can we have that a tie?
I think that's possible.
Oh God. All right, for my brother's sake, I'll go Chiefs.
All right, for you, Triple D.
For the
He's
Triple D, we'll go
He's going
Chiefs.
for the Chiefs.
They're both good teams though on that division. You know, they're always like duking it out.
We're still going with the Chargers last, right?
Oh yeah, fuck Chargers. Okay, so whoever's on that other division, I haven't even heard of. Like we know there's somebody there, but
NFC West, NFC West,
shitty. So Seattle 49ers,
Seattle Seahawks, San Francisco 49ers, Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals hasn't. They got Fitzgerald, I think, right?
Yeah, they got who's their quarterback? Palmer. He's still there. He's still alive.
All right, obviously Seattle and Cardinals dead last on that one. That's a given.
Okay. So I think in this division, yeah, you got to go with
Seattle, man.
Seattle. They're the only team there that's worth the damn. The 49ers, they don't have shit.
They'll rebuild this year.
The Cardinals, they're old. Like, there's nothing but old guys on that team. They're gonna.
I forgot about them.
They're all gonna be hurt by the fifth week, and then the other team is the. Who's the other one?
Seahawks, 49ers.
Seahawks, 49ers, Cardinals, and. We even named them right now too.
Yeah, we named the third one before we forgot the Cardinals.
It was the Cardinals' fault. That's why we forgot the other one.
All right, those two will be on the bottom. So what's the next division?
All right, so we're going to go to the next division. And we're going to go with NFC South. And we got, within the NFC South, we've got the New Orleans Saints. We've got the Carolina Panthers. We've got the Atlanta Falcons. And
Another one.
It's another one that we're missing here. It's not a garbage team, right? It's like
It has to be. Like, we can't remember them. Like and no offense to you fans, like it's just what have they done?
I hope you all are like looking at it and you're like, you motherfucker, you forgot our team. Come on.
We don't mean it, you know. We're in Texas. Our knowledge is very limited.
And we've been drinking Coors.
Yes, a lot of Coors. A lot of fucking Coors.
We've been swimming in that Rocky Mountain stream.
I'll give the edge. Panthers. New Orleans. What was the third one again?
We got the Carolina Panthers. We've got the New Orleans Saints. Got the Atlanta Falcons. Tampa Bay.
Grudens Bay?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tampa Bay is going to be the Dwellers automatically. Falcons. I mean, they went to a Super Bowl recently, so I'll give that to the Falcons.
I think.
How are you winning the Super Bowl and then you bomb it after the half?
By 25 points.
What the fuck, Falcons? All right, but I'll give the edge to the Falcons.
So I think in that division,
only because the Panthers went like fucking 2-15.
They bottomed out.
Jesus, they were all on coke or something.
They were on coke. I think that's going to be a very, very competitive division because every team is kind of good.
Crappy.
They're kind of good, like Panthers.
How do you go 2-15 and then call them kind of good?
They still have talent. Like they still have the same guys they had that went to the Super Bowl like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Then you've got the Falcons that just went to the Super Bowl, right?
And they got
the same
edge on.
They got the same guys. Yeah. And then you've got the Saints, who still have Peyton as the coach. They still have Drew Brees, and everybody forgot they signed Adrian Peterson. See? So there you go. I think that the Falcons are going to have a Super Bowl hangover. They're not going to be able to get over that shit. And they're going to, go 7-9 or something.
Peterson will be beating his kid with a brick or something.
I think the Saints are going to win the NFC South.
Saints haven't been... do they still have Breeze? Is that guy still...
That's what I just said. They had Breeze. I just said it.
They have Breeze. They have a very aged Breeze.
I just said they had Breeze.
He's one ball away from just throwing the ball with his whole arm attached to it.
That's in the championship game.
He's the new Marino. All right, what's the next division?
He's gonna throw it. His arm's gonna come attached. The Cowboys is gonna catch the arm, and he's gonna take it back for a touchdown. He's gonna spike it.
Spike the arm. It's stuck in the ground.
No, he's gonna throw it, and it's gonna be like Army of Darkness. It's gonna go after his face.
All right, next division.
And the next division is the last one.
Cowboys.
Is the NFC East. So we've got the Cowboys, we've got the New York Giants, we've got the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Washington Redskins. Who you got?
All right. I'll give that to Cowboys, obviously. The Dwellers this year, surprisingly, Giants.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see the Giants bombing this year.
Yep.
Because I'm tired of seeing this face from Eli.
You're gonna see it again because they're gonna be losing fucking weird games and shit. Yeah, I see the Cowboys winning the division, and I see the Redskins in last
place.
Just because they lost so many guys in free agents.
But I'm gonna give my last place to Giants. Cowboys winning the division. It'll probably be a tie between Giants and Redskins, being dead
last place.
Yeah. That's not far off,
That could happen. Shit. All right. Now give me your. What we almost done?
Yeah, we're almost done.
We got 6 minutes.
No, I mean we can keep going.
All right, we're gonna do one more little part. I need your your top 5 TK predictions for the season, and they can be as far out there as you want them to be.
The only top 5 I have: Jerry Jones dying.
All right, that's number 1. How is he gonna die?
Probably heart attack. The dude's fucking old. Like
Okay.
Skeletor level at this point. Bring me He-Man. Like,
I wanna see that. wanna see
I can see some more arrests for stupid shit. Doping.
Hmm?
What else? At least another controversy with the Patriots.
Yep.
At least that. I can see Sanchez fucking up again in whatever team he's with. And I can see a surprisingly great season for the Raiders.
Okay, I gotcha.
Now, I'm not trying to go like out there because it is the NFL. They're going to be safe.
Well, the Raiders had a good season last year.
I know, but they've never managed to back-to-back it.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I can see the Raider Nation growing. And Raider Nations, we will salute you. You guys are like one of the most hardcore, diehard fans out there. You never gave up on them.
And they're moving to Vegas, apparently.
What?
Yeah.
That's going to shit on their fans so bad.
It's still West Coast.
All right, what are your
Number 1 prediction is that Tony Romo will play for somebody this year.
What? He's already at CBS. He's gonna do an Aikman, just have his jersey under his suit.
He's gonna do a Favre. He's gonna come back. I bet you he's gonna come back at mid-season. Somebody, I'm not gonna say who. Somebody is gonna lose their starting quarterback. A contender,
Okay.
not the Cowboys, because I think there'll be too much drama. A contender is gonna lose their starting quarterback, and they're gonna say, you know what, Tony? You're the only guy that's available that's
Let
worth the damn.
Romo go, man.
Yeah. I'm saying it's a pretty good prediction because
Well, yeah, you did say out there.
yeah, I think that he's gonna play for somebody this year. Okay. My second prediction is that just like yours, I think Jerry will die. But I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna say he's gonna die live during a game.
What?
Yes. He's gonna die live during the
National
game.
broadcast?
Yeah, the national broadcast. Yeah, and
Bro, that would be awesome.
yeah, he's gonna die live during the game. My third prediction.
Pulling up his pants from a prostitute. Some heart attack.
My third prediction is that Brady and Belichick will come out as gay.
And they are fostering a child.
Yes. And they are adopting a black baby from Africa. And then and my last prediction is that a team that has never won the Super Bowl will win the Super Bowl.
That would be worth watching.
Yes.
Right there. Fucking Browns out of nowhere. Like, oh, yeah.
it's
Like,
insane.
what the fuck? How do you have a perfect season?
With Romo. Holy shit.
All right. We'll be back with one more. We'll decide what we're going to talk about, but we're back with that shit.